gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. Glad to see you all made it here and on time. We were a little worried about that. That's okay. But in the last session, you guys had went back to the starting point where you began. And you had reconnected with Fern. And Bordy, through a fit of sudden conscience? We'll call it conscience.
Conscious?
Decided that he was going to involve Fern in this plot.
Insane conscience.
And decided to provide a brief as to what was about to occur and what was coming. And therefore, Fern, having no love for the flame, and having knowledge of wanting to proceed back to the north to link up with the Gallahorn and inform them, decided that she was going to travel with you in this endeavor, and that her goals after this were to proceed north in that, whatever your plans would be afterwards. But she agreed that traveling with you was probably in the best interest. So she procured the items you requested for your listing to make sure that everything was very low vis. You guys stayed in the establishment in the cellar. And then at first light, you made your way to the Cursed Forest to meet up with Fern. In which case, you traveled through the Cursed Forest and I wouldn't say stumbled upon, but made contact with Vistar, the troll kid in which you had rescued prior. And due to this contact, even had offered a head for consumption. In which case, because Mr. Vistar was hungry, guided you through an expedited pathway through the Cursed Forest to get to a pathway or a much more expedited clearing to get you towards your direction of travel, with the hopes of linking up with the Bear Warrior Clan village, ideally the Bear Warrior Clan village which Odd and Even had hailed from. But at this current present time, you all decided that you had just made through the clearing with the intent of establishing a long resting site at some point. However, I do not know when you decide to do that or how far you wish to travel, but that is where we left off. Do we have any questions? Okay. Well, then I will leave it in your hands, as you guys had just made the clearing. V-Star has trudged his way back into the Cursed Forest. It is now midday. The sun is looming over the horizon, and the wind has died down dramatically. You are looking at a ostentatious mountain looming over the horizon with very sloping hills in between. Lots of snow cover, and it's just a nice blue, gorgeous sky.
Oh.
And the further south and west you go, it will continue.
Igni.
Hey.
Border.
Yeah.
Yes?
Suggests that we head northwest until we get to the pass that leads up to the mountains of Norvgard.
Right now, or are we going to camp for the night before? Because it's going to get dark in a couple hours, I feel like.
It's midday.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When does the sun set?
The sun sets in about 6 to 7 hours.
You think we'll make it to your...
So we can at least make it to the pass.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. This isn't really my thing. Igni, you were doing something beforehand, right? You were looking for a path. Did you find anything, or?
I'm just leading. I did not find.
Oh, sorry.
Yet,
Disregard. Sorry.
No.
I misunderstood.
I agree. Let's make use of the day's hours and proceed on.
Fair.
Get as far as we can before the sun.
Starts to set. About an hour before sunset, we should stop for camp.
As we know, time is not on our side.
All right. Igni, if you want to lead the way in a northwesterly route, we could go up there. There should be stones that are in the shape of a Atholo, the rune. You should see them on the side, and they will mark the path, the pass.
Very well.
Okay. With the marching order determined,
If Igni is leading, me or Odd should probably take second in order to point out the pass if we see it, because sometimes the stones are covered in snow.
Bordy will assume his position in the middle where he normally is.
well, I think you're last now, because yes, even a nod said they're taking the middle. So
Fuck me, Bordy is going to die? Something is going to sneak up on me? I'm going to die. Oh my god, I am panicked.
So with that gargantuan natural 20 roll on survival, you make an expeditious travel up the pass. And in a matter of an hour, you manage to locate the runic markings as Even points them out to you along said trail.
Yeah. That's it. That is our route. That is our pass.
The pass takes a serpentine-like fashion, and while it originally heads straight up, it starts to veer left, and you start to see the outcropping of not a dense woods, but at least an outcropping of trees, fern trees as well. And Fern has followed you all basically in silence at this point, tagging up in front of Bordy, but behind Odd. If you wish to continue on the path, then we'll go ahead and route through, and we'll start our rolls.
Still have enough time in the day. Just proceed onwards.
You see the run on the side of the mountain?
I see. Along the pass.
It means homeland. So we'll take it up there.
Hmm.
That is an old elder Fafnir for inheritance, state, legacy, peace. Don't forget, that is where we go, to the homeland. We're almost there, brother. We just must brave the pass.
Thank God, because my feet are killing me.
Don't fall behind, Bordy.
The pass itself, the terrain is not forgiving. However, it is a lot less arduous than had you not taken it. So I'll have everybody roll d20s for Constitution, please.
Fuck.
We're going to use the big ass 20.
Come on, Tower, give me luck.
That's
7.
no good.
Oh, that's cocked.
Oh shit. That's
What do we do if it's cocked?
Igni.
I don't know.
We
Do you
reroll
want me
it.
to reroll it?
Constitution.
Get this dice
Saving
out
throw?
of here. 16 plus... You said 18?
Did anybody get under a 10?
Yeah. Igni did. I got a 7.
You got
Not
a
the
7?
master tracker.
7 plus
I got a
3,
7.
10.
It's unfortunate.
You're gonna take one level of exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Yep.
All right.
Damn.
Meaning.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Fuck, I don't remember what
You're gonna have
exhaustion
disadvantage
does.
on something.
Ability
checks?
checks.
I believe.
All your skills.
All skill checks.
All skill
Dog.
checks.
Dog.
Dog. It's a good thing you got that inspiration for doing the fucking recap.
God damn it,
You
man.
mean that didn't happen?
Oh shit. You fucked up, bro.
So
You
yes,
just went on and fucking did it. I was like, all right.
you all managed to keep
Right.
up and lead the way. However, you feel the weariness and weight of the weather on top of the elements, on top of the harshness of the path, and unfamiliar mountainous terrain has caused you to be slightly fatigued. You know what? As far as Fern, you can tell she hasn't been in the mountainous regions in quite some time, so she feels just as ragged as you do. That being said, yeah. As you continue along the path, it begins to slope and the weather begins to pick up and the snow begins to turn to not just light snow, but clumps. Clumps and clumps and clumps and clumps. You can definitely tell that these mountainous regions are harsh, and hence why the Bear Warrior clans call them their home, and only the hardy individuals will reside in these regions. What you do make out in the distance amongst the snowfall, you can barely make out there, Igni, 3 figures, both heavily furred, one taller than the other looking like possibly the size of small children, in tow, amongst the lead figure, who's tall, slightly slender, looks like female form, but you can't make out any of the features as they're heavily cloaked, probably about 200 meters up the slope, following the path. It's hard to tell because of the amount of snowfall that has picked up, causes the visibility to be not so clear. Can't hear you, bud.
Even you're muted.
So easy way to tell would be to do a perception check to see if there's tracks in front of us that are leading up.
I would grant. If you want to look for that, I'll just grant it to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for. See which way they're going, up or down.
They're currently, if you're looking beyond them, but as far as like from you to them, or them to you.
I'm gonna look right in front of Igni, who's leading the way, and obviously I'm probably like right on his heels since he's sucking. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look in front of him. If there's tracks in front of him, then I know they're probably headed uphill. They're only 200 meters in front of us, so there shouldn't be that much.
There are no recent tracks in front of you.
Okay, so it looks like they're coming down. They might be coming down then. Okay, all right. I'll put my hand in the small of Igni's back and push him forward to keep going. Like a good, yeah. Since you suffering a point of exhaustion, right? You suck a little bit. You know how like when you're on a foot march, somebody's sucking, they just put your hand on the back and be like, "Come on, man, you got this shit."
Yeah.
They just push you a little bit. Yeah, come on. I got you, Igni. We shall go and we shall meet. With link up with, see if these people and see which way they're headed. If you want, I can go front and check on them.
You want to see who they are? I can't really get a good make out of who is in front of us.
I turn behind and look at Odd, point to my eyes, and I point up the trail, and I give them 3. I see 3, and I point up the trail.
When he does that, I'll fall in line behind him.
Yeah. I'm just back here. Don't mind Bordy.
You see Thurn begin to narrow her eyes and kind of look and wants to peer, but she keeps proceeding on. And as you guys begin to collapse towards one another, you see that the slender figure has noticed you and then begins to pull the 2 smaller ones closer and pulls them into like a single... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to be that kind of night? Thank you.
Oh, no. Well, son.
I got reloaded. All right.
Okay, I'm reloading.
That being said, they begin to pull them into a single file line in front of you. and she pulls them close as you begin to near each other, probably within a 50-meter distance. If no one is stopping, then I'll continue.
I'm barely keeping up. Shit.
Gonna stop if we're close by. We're stopping. Like, I'm gonna yell out, "Hello, hello!"
God dag. You okay?
You see her hesitantly raise her hand this way.
Palm forward.
Yes.
Anyway, we keep going.
Danger lurks as we pass. I'll be like, danger lurks down the pass. The cursed bears are on the prowl.
As in passing,
Uh-huh.
you see her stop. Now, at this point, you can make out the features. Long blonde hair, blue eyes. You see that the two individuals are definitely children. Look like to be sons. They're probably separated by a couple years in between. And she stops and she looks at you. And you see when you say that, she almost feels defeated.
Where do you head, lass?
I head away. We cannot survive up here any longer with my children, so I must make my departure.
Where's your clan?
Further beyond. And she almost kind of narrows her eyes at you. Almost as if there's a sense of familiarity, but she can't quite make it out.
If you go down, Bordy,
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
it'll make the children warm.
Okay. Let me catch my breath. Sorry.
Not on fire, but make them warm.
Yes. Just warm. I'm sorry. Okay. This is fine. I can do it. Whew. I'm going to go up to both the children with both fingers and just. What are they wearing? I'm assuming like cloaks. or something.
Heavy furs of a variety of different animals.
I'm going to try to at least warm up like the area around their upper torso to keep them warm in the extremarities that matter.
Okay, how are you gonna
Just
do
gonna
that?
walk up and touch the fucking children.
Presto!
You are prestidigitationing what?
Both their cloaks to make them warmer in around the upper body area to keep
Okay.
their hearts
Dare
lungs.
I ask how much warmer?
Fireball. Not fireball. More so just like heated blanket warm.
Okay. All right.
Whoa, presto be upon ye.
You see that their slight shivering has ceased, and almost a wondrous amazement echoes across their eyes.
Be safe out there, young ones. Your mother will keep you safe. I'm going to struggle to carry myself over to the group.
So
This is cold.
what was your warning earlier? You said the cursed ones?
The cursed bears have destroyed the shipyard.
You see again like a look of defeat.
What? Okay, does she look similar to Fern in feature, or
Hardier,
does she look to a bear warrior?
more akin to your clansman. Yes.
We're headed to our clan to warn them about the king. He has, what's the word that we're looking for? The king,
Lost his mind.
Become a complete asshole.
Declared war.
the king has declared war on everyone that does not hold an armband to him.
You see her look turns from that of depressed state to that of exasperation and almost bewilderment as she begins to dance to dart around as if trying to figure out what her next course of action should be.
We're headed to our clan to warn them. You are more than welcome to join us on the walk. We can get you with some people. And then from there, we are headed to the north front.
I would be the north.
In order to warn foreign people. It will be safer for you to travel in numbers.
The lands beyond are dangerous, ma'am. It would be good to not go alone.
Does she have a weapon on her?
Not that you can see. You can make a perception, though.
I would like to make a perception check for that.
She's going to continue
Reach the police
speaking. You
officer's
let me know
weapon.
the result of your perception.
Oh, that got stuck on the rail. That's definitely not going to be a 20, though. I'll roll it again.
Do your
Oh,
clansmen
Oh, sorry.
have capacity for one such as me? For my husband is no longer with us. He is among the Asir. And I do not have the means to continue to provide.
'Tis a 9 for Bordy when you have a second.
Hospitality is one of the noble virtues that we must all live by. We shall not turn one away in a time of need.
What'd you roll?
It was a 9 for Bordy.
Yeah, you're not making out much about anything. Nope.
Okay.
So you see her kind of take back and kind of be hesitant. We'll do a persuasion if anybody else wants to speak to potentially take the lead on that. Now's the time. If not, I'm gonna nod it to even first. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh.
She is kind of she looks well built, like strong, or does she look kind of weak and?
No, you can tell she spent much time in the mountains. So
Okay.
she is very hardy. She's very muscular for her toned feature. You can tell that through the arduous, time in the mountains, she's had to fend a lot. However, the impression you're getting is that it's not from where she hailed from is not of further survivability. So
Yeah.
it cannot be maintained. Other than that, she looks well. But
Okay.
not like scrawny or deformed or malnourished or anything else of that
Okay.
nature. So she's definitely a lot more built than Fern.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Are you?
So-
Hold on.
How old
Are you alone? Sorry, go ahead, even.
No, like I'm just asking, like, how old are the children? How big are they? Like 5 and 8 or something?
Porter is 6. Vorder is 9.
Ah. Well, we shall make it easier for them. You comfiness. Come. I grabbed the oldest one, flip him up on my back, and then I grabbed the youngest one. Like, you're light. Then I turn it. I hand him the odd.
Oh.
I'll just kind of like oddly
Okay.
take him like.
He just kind of looks at you like,
I'll try to sit him up on top of my backpack like with his.
okay, let's for the sheer fact of reaction,
Yeah.
let's do a persuasion. Even. I'll take it upon the fact that because Bordy conducted himself in a manner that bestowed warmth and you were warm, let's go ahead and give you advantage for that.
Okay.
Due to the actions that were taken.
Persuasion?
Persuasion,
What?
yes.
Persuasion.
With advantage.
15.
You see the hesitancy is there, but as she looks and sees that her children have relaxed and calm and see smiles on their faces, she relaxes and says, and just nods.
Huh. I'd take a little small piece of dried fruit out that we have that's, or just dried meat or whatever. I'd be like, Crystal, this is Borgie's favorite apple. I want to make it taste like apple and hand it to him.
Oh wait, are you giving? No, Presto! Oh God, I've really got strength here. Even you can't keep doing this to me. Presto!
Hold on.
You guys walk so fast. It's gonna taste like apple.
And I slap Borgie on the, I slap Igni on the back and let's go. Come on. You fall into Mitchell, you'll be safe.
2 minutes, please. Oh God.
So the woman is walking with us now.
She is, and Fern actually mentions for her to be near her, and they begin conversing. You can't really make it out, but they're just kind of talking quietly amongst themselves.
Okay, I was going to ask her a question, but she's in the back. Then never mind.
You can still ask her a question.
Well, okay. Ma'am, are you the only one amongst your clan who's left the mountains, or are there more? Do you know? I would not assume you would just have left on your own.
She kind of looks and kind of hesitates to answer the question, but then my husband was amongst the clan, but we lived on our own. We like to fend on our own. However, in the time of need, he would be there, and hence why we lost him.
Very well. Thank you.
Are you
Let us proceed on.
familiar? Are you familiar with this region? Your accent is
Oh fuck! Here we go again.
not quite known.
Was your husband V-Star?
Who I do not know who that is.
Okay, just checking. He was a Viking warrior who passed away in the city.
No.
Ah,
Not Voltor.
I do not know this
No.
name.
Very well.
Well, that
You got-
stands for very good.
You got a break, Bordy. Keep it up.
We got the break. We've been going for 4 hours now. Fuck!
We just
Why
took
is
time.
it harder over the flatland than it is in the woods?
are you
Drop your
rested?
packs.
I didn't catch that even.
Hey.
I said, are you rested? Are you ready? Igni.
Why are you
Would you
asking?
like to take the lead?
As ready as I'll ever be. Let us proceed onwards.
Okay.
We'll get the rest when we reach the top.
Okay. Everybody roll d20s again, please. Constitution.
Fuck.
I'm good. Well, I'm real good.
So good right now.
Ooh, 19.
Ooh, fuck, Bordy. Why you gotta be like that?
19 plus 3.
That's a 5 for Bordy. Makes sense, though.
Bordy takes a motherfucking level of exhaustion.
Shit. Igni, roll 16.
Bordy is struggling right now.
Due to the nature of the path, you guys proceed on until you can see through the looming horizons. Even an odd, you are at this point it's becoming very familiar. And as you transcend above, a welcome sight of strewn architecture looms before you as the mountain path looms downward. And as it looms downward into this depression, you see the assortment of the structures adorned haphazardly amongst the tree line. But you can see the hearth fires and the strewn about gathering of individuals amongst.
I'm going to tap Igni and trade places with him.
Okay. And as you continue to see it, you almost see as if there's from looming from this horizon, you can almost see like there's a encircling in the center, and in the encircling in the center, the house is adorned amongst like 25 to 30, but there's an encircling in the center. In the center, you see two figures clashing,
Fighting. Are they humanoid figures?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, there's no one guarding the pass or anything else. We can walk down into the city, village.
You know very well that there are already eyes upon you, but you don't see anybody guarding the path. No.
Okay, that's why I took up the head before. I raised my hand and waved to the invisible guards. I know they're not invisible. I just know they're hiding. To let them know. I wait. Give about 10, 15 seconds. I didn't get shot by an arrow, did I?
No.
All right. Now I'm going to continue down into go figure out what's going on.
Okay. Everybody can make a perception check for me, please.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll disadvantage, huh?
Fucking can.
I need to roll disadvantage. Yep.
Yep.
So that's a 10. I'll roll another one. Where's my other d20?
Even what you get.
Me?
Yeah.
10.
Okay. Odd.
11.
I got a 11 as well.
Jesus Christ.
Make
If
me
that
roll a
wasn't the
4.
most fitting bullshit I've ever fucking seen in my life.
We see fuck all.
Make me roll a 4. Yeah.
Even
That's
rolled
not
evens
just
and odd rolled
not
odds.
even.
That's hilarious.
What didn't you roll?
It's 4.
Oh my god. Y'all
You're the
fucking
tracker. What the fuck?
blind as shit.
Tired.
Tired as shit, dude.
Hey, Ethan, where the fuck y'all go?
You guys proceed down the path. Oh, hold on.
Immediately get
Actually,
lost.
Oh yeah,
I gotta-
Fern ain't
actually, I
seeing
gotta
shit
start it.
either. Yeah, you're
Oh,
fucking.
Igny's at the point where he's just watching his feet to make sure one's in front of the other.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm at this point, I'm not trying to fucking I'm
Put
trying to
one
fall over.
foot in front of the other. Yeah.
My lungs are trying to kill me back
Oh,
here.
I'm like, the mountains suck, bro.
All right. As you continue to proceed upon, you near the outer edge. Go ahead and move your miniatures, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this line. Near the edge of said village. And as you get closer and closer, you hear the ringing of steel upon steel as the combatants are engaging in the center of the circle. And you hear shouting and cries of elation as the battle continues. As you kind of near the circlement, you can see a couple eyes glaze upon you as there's various strewn about warriors, each one adorned in something different. Most wearing very cloaked, heavy furs, and runic tattoos adorn most of them. Some wielding hammers, some wielding axes, some wielding hoofbearers.
Is it our clan or is this just a clan up here?
From what you can see, it's kind of an assortment. You see some potential familiar faces, but you also see very different faces. So it's unknown.
Oh, so what I meant, like, is this our village? No?
It's, from what you know, it's yes, but it seems changed. Like the geographical location seems like it had shifted.
Oh.
Nomadic.
Not
Well, I'm
much.
going to walk up to the opening of the semicircle.
And as you proceed on, you see that various people look upon you as you approach, almost questioningly, to see what you're going to do.
I fucking look to see who's fighting.
What
Another
you
perception.
see are two warriors who have been stripped of any furs. They simply wear their basic vestments, so they're fighting in the cold with practically nothing. And one is heavily bearded in red with a horned helm, and the other blonde. And it's almost a feral struggle as there's various cuts adorning their bodies. And you hear that various shouting to proceed on to goad them on as they continue.
With the child on my shoulders, I tap someone on the arm. What is this?
Show of strength, determination of victor, dispute settlement. You know our way.
I know, but what is the dispute?
Strength was challenged. One called the other out. They did not like each other.
For leadership or humdug?
No, not leadership.
Home gang, one called him out on his strength and wants to take what is his?
Yes. It was inevitable. Oh, he's muted. Oh, there. He's fine now. You are muted. You're good now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I just I turn and look at Odd because I'm perplexed with the people and stuff here in the village that flew the place that may not be the place that where we started in the place.
And I'm looking around. Is there like a lot of people like looking at us, or just like a few here and there?
There's some quizzical eyes that have noticed you, but most are focusing on the engagement of the battle.
Once we kind of roll in and kind of get settled, and even was talking to the people in the center, I'm gonna move over to the side and kind of just drop my pack and sit down. I am friggin' exhausted.
Bordy shall also find a safe place to sit down. I am struggling to keep up here.
You detect that you're not going to necessarily receive hostility, as hospitality still applies. Meaning the unfamiliarity is it's in the general vicinity of your village. You know that this is the remnant you left. However, obviously this has undergone some changes. So what you're thinking is the current chieftain had made a decision, or the current chieftain is no longer the current chieftain that you know.
Is there anybody around that's not paying attention to the fight right now?
What do you mean in particular? Like to you or to something else?
Like they're paying more attention to us. They don't seem interested in the fight, or they seem more interested in us than the fight.
You can go ahead and roll perception for that one.
Nope. 3.
Oh, fuck.
You don't denote any particular figures that seem that intrigued by you. However, comma. You notice one in particular that is actually looking at you quizzically. Himself adorned with furs and strange, almost like flowery like substance amongst the hair. The long flowing hair proceeds amongst the cloak.
Do I recognize him as part of the Bear Clan, or?
No, not amongst your clansmen. A new face. Definitely a new face.
I'll kind of look at him and just kind of wave and Can I usher him over? See if he.
Okay, what are you doing, Dole?
Oh,
I'll wave back.
He's
walk
all
over.
mixing and stuff.
I'll change my profile and picture.
The reveal.
Let's see.
dun dun dun.
Oh shit, which one is it? I think it's this one.
You're at 78 words. You're doing great.
All right, let me switch over to this because I'm being asked a question.
What the hell?
Well, you can describe yourself at this point.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Where should I throw these? Just in the general chat
That's fine in general D&D chat.
for the pictures. Okay. Yeah. So
Holy
he's
shit!
about,
It's fucking the guy from Thor. What's his name?
Fucking Liam Hemsworth or Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, dude. Chris Hemsworth, dude.
Holy shit! Oh my god, he's hot.
Yeah. So he's like a late 20s male. He's got, you can see, long brown hair, wearing blue vestments. No, what you don't see in there is he's got like some flowers he's got adorned in his clothing. Got a couple like sprigs of leaf stems he's got like stuck through his shirt, and he's got brown bear furs he's using for warmth. Yeah, he'll give you a wave back and he'll walk over to you.
He approaches.
Good warrior. Why have the clans joined?
I'm not sure. I've just arrived here. I came here to offer services up, and I've been welcomed by the chieftain, and I've just been resting here for a few days.
Who is the chieftain at this time?
Ingeborg? Chieftain Ingeborg?
At a game, who was our chieftain at the time?
It was not Ingeborg.
Interesting.
Yes. There's been horrible happenings to the south, so I came here to offer my services and help out where I can.
There's been horrible happenings everywhere right now.
I'm sure
That
these are bad times.
me and my brother have returned to our home here to see many new faces.
Yes, we've had, there have been a few arriving every now and then, coming to help join the cause.
Join the cause.
Yes, to help with the rising dead in the south.
Yeah, rising dead in the south. We got a war to the north.
And with
And
the
we got
chorus of cheers, you notice that one, at this point, when you look upon the center circle, the head has been removed from one of the combatants, and he holds it adorned, rising it in victory.
The redhead or the blonde? Who won?
The redhead did. You see at this point also that the crowd begins to part, and you see that a heavily cloak adorned, a much wider upper body strength, and you remember that. Well, we'll discuss that probably individually with your characters in regards to your past personality traits, but you identify him as the current chieftain. Begins to proceed to the center and acknowledges the victory with a nod. And then states, "His bestowment is earned amongst the eyes of the gods. Let it be so." And then the crowd begins to settle. And then slightly disperse. And then you see the man himself in his long, flowing blonde hair, but his deep brown eyes, and his long, slightly grayish beard look towards you. Even and odd. And you see him kind of narrow his eyes. And he points.
Chieftain points at us?
Yes.
Do I remember his name?
Yes.
It is
Ingeborg.
Dingleberry?
Ingeborg.
Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
Ingeborg.
Oh, great and wise Chieftain Dingleberry.
Hello, Skull Chieftain.
He approaches. And he looks. And you see almost a fondness appear before his eyes.
It seems a lot have changed in our departure.
As it has. Were your raids successful?
Oh. Success is a strange story. We bring bearing of bad news.
Bad news seems to abound over the clans here. As you can see, this is a common occurrence nowadays.
Well, someone is going to have to do something to try to unite them because what is it? What is it on? What did he say? The king of the Odin's Eye has lost his mind.
You,
Shit the fuck.
Let us converse in my house.
But we bring I beckon for the woman that I don't know to come forward. I didn't even get the bitch's name.
She didn't give it.
This whole
And
time.
on my shoulder, I handed out one. We like kidnapped them and shit in the most nicest way.
Yeah, and he also kind of looks up and goes, "Are you with child? You have children now?"
No, this is her. Her husband was a hermit outside the village, but went in the time of need, and he has since passed. And I give her like a weird look, like I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Please help me.
She picks up and says, "Humble chieftain, if I may be graced by the presence and stay here for a spell with my children, we have no place else to go at present. We will make ourselves worthwhile while we are here." And he looks and he nods. He says, "We will find a place for you. We will honor the ways."
I high-fived the kid on my shoulder.
This is not, as even should have told you, the most civilized area. We're warriors, ma'am.
she brings two young men with her that will grow into fine warriors.
let it not be a debate. Come, we have much to discuss, as you bring much news.
Very much news.
Are you alone?
We bring friends to pass to the north. Igni, who aided us on our travels, and our friend Borty. And is Alderstead? I know my character doesn't know your name, but is that your guy standing there?
Probably in the vicinity, but I don't think right next to you.
Is he standing next to Odd?
Yes.
Like y'all were talking, and I.
Oh, that is Alder. Yes, bring him forth.
I do not know that guy. Alder?
Yes. I
You
want
make a new friend without me, Odd.
come. And you see
People
him
like
turn.
talking to me sometimes.
That's
And as he turns, he is flanked by his entourage as he proceeds towards the clear longhouse in the center of the structure here. You see Fern begin to converse with the woman again and looks at Igni. I'm going to stay here. Do what you need to do.
Very well.
We're moving.
I'll let
Yeah.
the rest of the group know that she's staying behind.
I'll turn around. Pick up your bags, Bordy. Come on.
I just sat down.
But we're going inside where it's warm.
My legs won't go any further.
I am also finding it tough to stand up right now.
how much does 40 weigh?
Just presto him. Make him feel better. Come on.
Did you just ask how much I weigh?
No, I'm asking out of game.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I don't weigh that much. I
can walk over and pick him up.
Wait, no, please. I'm not trying.
Roll a strength check.
I'm not contesting it.
Okay.
You're not contesting it?
I'm not
I
contesting
mean, you
it.
contest it
Borg
with
doesn't like
disadvantage anyway, so.
this. Yeah, not contesting it, but I don't like it.
It's a 10. Fucking 10.
10? We'll let you have it.
I already got the boy, too, so.
Wait, you know what? Actually, yeah, this is fine.
I walk very so slowly carrying Bordy, his gear, the boy, my shit. One day, you will have the muscles of a man.
Warrior! And you hear the mother calling for you. My son, please.
Well, I gotta set Bordy down.
Wait, no,
I set Bordy down, one hand, still holding Bordy up. I'm picking get up with one hand.
And then she looks at Odd and kind of has that expectant look like, yeah, him too.
I'm taking him with me.
I'll take a knee. I'll bring him down, and I'll ask, what's your name, boy?
I'm Vor.
I'll reach in my pocket and I'll pull a gold piece. I say, put this away and hide it.
You see him grasp it almost as quickly like a loot goblin. Fast. Snatched
Hide
it.
it.
You need to put this in your anus, Bordy. Wait.
Hide it and protect it.
What? What am I putting in my anus?
I'm trying to hear Odd. Shut the fuck up.
Hide this on yourself and protect it. For you, your brother, and your mother may need it at some time in the future.
You see him quickly snatch it into that, and he almost gives you like a clasping hug and then darts away. Who knew Odd had a heart?
He has multiple. They're just
3
in his
sizes
bag.
too small, but it's there.
Okay. You all may carry on now.
Even please don't drop me on the ground. It's hard here.
Boy! Speaking of
boy.
dropping a kid.
Boy.
I don't even want to think about how many miles we've gone today.
I'll let my kid go. I don't give a shit.
All right.
Chop his ass.
They immediately run to her, and Fern continues the conversation, and she waves to the rest of you, letting him know, hey, you okay?
We're all going in the longhouse, right?
Yes.
Let's go right behind you. I'm
Girl,
carrying Bordy. like a baby. Come here, Dan. I'm carrying Morty like with a hand under his knees, a hand under his back. I got
Bridal carry.
around my neck.
I don't think my legs
have
work
a-
anywhere even.
We're gonna mind's eye this longhouse. Sorry, I don't have a fucking depiction of that.
We don't have 30-foot tables to put in there?
No, fuck off about my
Fuck.
tables.
Shit.
Hey, boy,
How am I supposed to be
As you
immersed?
all proceed towards the longhouse, it is strewn with the various adornments and hay and straw for the insulation on the roof. You see also that the snow has died down significantly in this area. And all you hear amongst is various adornments of conversation as people are laughing, playing, adorning, and training. Consistent training. Whether combating each other or going through flourishes or tests of strength. Lots of tests of strength. And as you proceed into the longhouse itself is not your typical. It's more makeshift, hay-built, wood-structured, meant for expeditious, tear-down if need be. And as you proceed inside, you see that there is a hearth fire in the center with a allotment for installation and whatnot. And 2 long tables that go across. And you see that he sits at the head of it. And he beckons you over with 3 to 4 of his entourage standing near him. It's just a sea flurry of brown as the flames lick and guide in light and illuminate the area.
As an observation for Bordy on the way in, being tired, how many people roughly do I notice that are of, I guess, the Bear Clan?
Everybody.
Everybody says it like, but like we're looking like in the hundreds. Or...
So let me preclude this. The Bear Clan is not one big gigantic fucking entity. Okay, the Bear Clan itself is a various adornment of splinter clans that are different, but they all unify under the bear. So there are different
here
subsections of
specifically,
clans,
I mean.
but yes, they all are bear warriors, but there's many different clans amongst that, if that makes sense.
Right. But like here specifically, if Bordy were even in my tired state, how many roughly would I have maybe accounted for, in the hundreds or less?
Oh, you mean general numbers?
Just general
You're
numbers.
easily above 50 plus at this point.
50 plus. Okay. Cool. Good. Just mental note for
It's like-
later.
Just more people to kill.
I was trying to clarify what you were asking, but yes.
Sorry, no. I meant just generally in the village here.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick, out of game. So, a couple episodes ago, we had the dream, and in it, my dream, I was chasing the wolfhound, and you said, if I recall correctly, I got like an image of his face, kind of.
Yes.
So I kind of know what he looks like.
Yes.
Okay. Well, with that in mind,
If
I would
if
like
you
to...
believe your dream.
Oh,
fuck, I'll believe it.
ruh-roh.
So I'm gonna fucking peer around and see if I recognize any of these people.
Roll your perception.
God, terrible rolls today.
You're rolling it with disadvantage, though. Just remember that.
Oh, you're right. Roll it again.
Well, it's still gonna be terrible.
Oh my god, even worse. All right, that is 8.
You know. If you are looking for anyone that matches the wolfhound's description, with his long, flowing hair down to the middle of his back and dark eyes, black almost, with a stubbled beard face, you don't recognize that at all. Almost all the men here are bearded. Long bearded.
He doesn't have a beard. Okay, got it. Igny's gonna go find the nearest longhouse bathroom.
Yeah.
All right.
I move up to the left hand side, shield hand side left
Mhm.
of the chief. and I pull up a seat right there next to him. Obviously, he's at the head of the table. So if he's at the head of the table, I'm on his left-hand side, like right there.
Mm-hmm. He beckons for the rest of you to sit.
I'll sit right next to my brother.
I guess
Morty
I'll
is going to slump at the table.
sit on the right hand side, or somewhat close to the chieftain, because he's the only dude I know.
Now, we'll assume Igny's going to sit. Now, even, odd.
That is me.
Hi.
The
Chieftain.
warriors born upon the eclipses. Troubling news, you say you have. I am sorry that the fourth year of your prior chieftain had passed. An illness overstruck him. But I am here now.
So, no matter whether or not we face it head on or in our bed.
He would have preferred battle. As we all.
Unpause. I forgot to unpause.
Okay. So, troubling news.
You know, the bad, or the worse?
I take it the lust for battle you were seeking was not beneficial.
No, we got plenty of battle in, and plenty more is on the way.
You
We did not
stated that the king had lost his mind.
Oh yes, we will get to that. On that,
Well,
the closest threat that we have right now is at the foot of the mountain.
Go on.
The cursed bears have been awoken.
reaching in my bag and I pull out the half-eaten skeleton and I set it on the skull and set it on the table.
It was only a matter of time. You're telling me they have organized?
They have organized and they have destroyed the shipyard closest to us.
Go on. And I see him at this point wave over, and you see a flag and cask be brought over. And horns are procured, and they are each filled and handed one by one down the line.
I reach across the table and touch Morty's glass. And I look Morty like straight in the eyeball too. I'm like, I stole it.
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm gonna make his shit fucking like hot apple cider.
Okay. All right.
I lean back and sit
Just
down.
passes out.
Fuck, I am toasted.
The cursed warriors destroyed the entire village down below the shipyard. It has been defeated and destroyed. They brought Fern from there. We are to come here. We've dropped off the woman and the children that they were on the path headed down. But there's no place for them to go. The cursed woods has trolls that run about in it. What is it? The circle of fire, circle of flame?
Ah, the Circle of Flame. Alder. You know about this.
Yes. They
I look across the table at Alder like, Mitch, what the fuck you know? Like I give him that look. Like, what the fuck you know?
I look at him like, like Mitch?
I'm tired
Yeah,
but suspicious. Wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yes.
How well do you know them?
Like sitting right
Not
next to him.
extremely well, but I'm very interested in learning more about them. They came to my grove demanding I convert to their religion, follow their god or something, and then they decided to attack me. And so my main goal after leaving my home, I wish to find out more about them, stop whatever they're trying to do.
And how many did you kill?
Just 2.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump those up before we get going.
Just 2. Just 2.
Those are much more than our last companion.
That is true. I don't think he killed a single one.
I'm
Takes
gonna
another slug of that apple cider.
Indeed.
Doing me.
That was good.
He was a cleric of tear.
He shed many tears.
He did sacrifice himself so we can escape.
Does
Bears.
Tell the
Ethan, does that
story
count as a
to the
sacrifice when
player
you do that?
of how his character died to his new character. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh man.
The opportunity was there. I had to take it.
We entered the circle of flame, entered your village, and there was 2 of them. Did they have?
He's like, "How many did you kill?"
One that wasn't dressed in the robes.
Yes, they were both adorned in robes.
2 was in robes, and then 1 wasn't.
There was just the 2 of them.
They traveled without a guard. They thought you was going to be EV picking. Oh, Morty, do you have the poster?
You mean this poster of us?
Yeah.
The one with the
Lay down
very...
on the table. The circle of flame has us wanted for fucking like killing fucking a shit ton of their people.
I
We
still
are-
don't see the resemblance.
It's like shitty stick figure drawings. of that.
At least they got the face paint right.
Wait, there was face paint on that? What the fuck?
It's not very.
So the second issue, I have heard you've had some running ins with to the south for you.
We'll get to that in a
What?
moment. You mentioned the Circle of Flame. What about them?
They are fucking crazy.
We all know that.
Help me understand here. You said cursed berserkers destroyed the shipyard where this friend of yours, Fern, came from. And then you mentioned the Circle of Flame. I imagine where do they fit into this picture?
Further north, as we're traveling up, the shipyard is at the foothills. Further north, we have portals opening and undead walking through. And at the main capital, we have the flame.
And I imagine that has something to do with the king going mad. Other than the
Yes.
fact that his woman has the influence.
So the big news of the day is the king has declared war on all clans that do not bend a knee and wear his armband.
Well then,
Oh,
we are at war. We're not bending any knee. This is an easy choice.
And we have made post haste to bring news before the armies arrive here.
He would dare seek. We have been raiding with Odin's Eye for many, many years. We see him almost scoff. Who else have you told this?
The lady that travels with us, and now you. But the king has
So-
told many.
You came here, so the Snarlsons do not know. As they are still the ruling body. For now. Have you traveled further south at all?
No.
No, but we have passed through the cursed woods and befriended Easter.
Well, the southern passes were the rest of the adornment of clans has, well, there's been quite a bit of infighting. Not uncommon, as you know. But I believe the Snarlsons are losing power. No one has made a Vide point for the high points yet. But with all this going on, along with Fimbulvetr, now the king, now the infighting, and then across our battlefields, amongst the interior fighting, warriors are rising, mindless, mad, slaughtering everything.
Portals to the Shadowrun. What is the other thing?
Oh, the portals with the undead creatures walking out of them.
So you have encountered some similar forces.
Except ours was about a 10-foot floating skull with no eyeball. It looked like the skull of a cyclops.
It was massive.
I do not believe this is as foretold by the gods. This is something else, and I do not know what it is. And your friends, they were met along the way.
They joined us on our journey and have proven quite useful in battle.
That's all I'm.
You know me, I don't keep friends that aren't battle ready.
No, you throw them downstairs.
No, I assisted him in making a sacrifice for the rest
Quite,
of
it was a very hasty exit, and I still appreciate you for it. Are we? I'm sorry, I'm coming into this a bit tired. We are still warning them what. What the fuck was that? Excuse me. Who let the animals in here?
I look
We are
around.
still warning them about the issues to come, right? And did we speak of why the Circle of Flame is doing what they're doing?
What, to bring on Ragnarok? Or
Exactly. That
to
one,
kill the-
yes.
To kill the old gods.
Yes.
Is
It's
the
quite
truth.
fucked. Sorry, I'm quite
And-
exhausted.
And don't worry, Bordy. You don't have to worry. There are no stairs around right now.
It's fucking stairs.
Okay. Say that one more
Are
time.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
That was good.
Just don't read what I put in.
I almost spit my fucking drink out.
Go ahead.
All right, not reading that. Sorry, but yes, as long as we're warning them about the overall problems here, do they think, or I'm sorry, even, do you think we have the ability to even stand up to what is coming?
The one for us
you s-
individuals or the clans?
Mostly the army of the king. That seems like the most immediate threat. But
Bordy,
yes,
how much armor do you wear?
very little.
And how easy was it to get up that pass?
Very hard. What do you mean?
You see the
So if
king
you're-
smirk. Or king.
So if you're
excuse me. You
full-
see the chieftain smirk.
If you're fully armored down with weapons and shields and you're trying to make that same climb,
It will be significantly harder, is what you're trying to tell me.
and you have people throwing rocks and shooting arrows at you as you're trying to climb that too.
You bring up an excellent point. I will await your command to send the fire at them.
Bordy is it? Bordy. The traveling companion of my kin here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part. I was currently dying.
Hmm. It is strong meat. It is.
It's very strong. It tastes like apples. Have you learned the secret to apple as well? I don't recall that being a widespread thing.
Getting back on task, Bordy.
Sorry.
The
I'm just
king
gonna
is a
eyeball you.
fool if this is his path. The entirety of the clans would have rallied against him. He has created nothing but further survivability and chance for battle, which is what we crave. He is literally giving us what we were craving to begin with. The clans are not united in any way, shape, or form. But he is a fool to think that he's going to take on all of us.
It's not just us. It's everyone.
We will live as we always have.
He is not of his own mind.
The only problem
Or-
this continues on, Odd, is the current predicament. If this is coming, it will take a unification of us to proceed on. And with the current vie for power and the Snarlsons weakening, we are not as united as we should be. Along with the further difficulties we've encountered in the south, we are far too splintered at this point.
Well, if we can have your approval and seal, as we move north and escort Fern to update and tell her people, we can update and inform all the clans that we come across. Talk and inform them of the unity of battle. A great conquest in order to defend our ancestral lands and livelihood against the king and the Odin's Eye.
You
And the
know, even you would have my blessing, but you know I do not have Snarlsons.
We can okay, out of game context from where we're located. If we were traveling to the north to escort Fern, would we pass through Snarlsons?
No, they would be further south along the path.
Hmm.
You would have to enter the southern territories.
Well, Fern,
They
if we
are.
could escort for Fern, then to escort her to the north, we could move to Snarlson and let him know.
Are you sure it is wise to leave our friend alone with people we may not know?
Who is Fern then? She has connections to the Galahorns to the north?
Aye.
And we have promised to escort her to them so she can warn her own clan.
What you're proposing would more likely lead to he contemplates and stops and thinks.
Hmm.
At this current state, it would almost be as if we were unifying the clans. And that would be a vie for power, and we would join in this struggle as we are acting on behalf of all, which would require, as you know, more of what you saw before.
Cannot follow the weak. They have led to the downfall of the Odin's Eye. They shall not lead to the downfall of us.
Then we do not act as representatives of the clan, but rather just spreading the word.
My friend
Repre-
from foreign lands,
Oh.
you must know the way of the bear. They will only unify under the strong.
Very well.
We can call a thing. We can request a thing with Snarlson. But I'm pretty sure they will head towards him first before they come for us here. Or Chucky. My little fucking raven comes over.
Okay, it does.
I look at Bordy as the raven lands on my shoulder. Oh, we can send him a note.
So would you be acting as my emissaries, or would you be acting as my enforcers?
Do you wish to challenge Snarlson for chieftain, or do you wish to be an emissary to assist him in joining the clans under that? Are you going to challenge him for Powell? Or are you feeling jazzy?
That. I'll hold. Never mind.
Do I have the Brothers at the Moon at my side?
And now I gotta look at Odd.
I'm just already staring at you. As you turn your head, I'm already looking at you.
Fucking look. Now I'm gonna look across. I'm gonna look across the table at Igni. Borty. I'm looking at you, Borty. Borty!
You have my bow.
This. You realize what this means, right?
This means war, Borty. It's a chance to earn your place at Valhalla.
This isn't just a war, even. This is possibly the end of some. Originally I was a part of Odin's Eye. This might not come out the way that Odin's Eye even remains afterwards.
That is always a possibility with war.
Can we even stand a chance with what we have?
Do we stand a chance without it?
Don't play on my impulsiveness, damn it.
We have no real options.
I know.
We either do this or cower away and let the clans be slaughtered one by one.
We either fight or die. And I look at Alder across the table and be like, what do you say, oh slayer of two circle of flame?
Fucking only two.
Jesus.
It sounds like you don't unite and die, or you unite and maybe die. So I think
No,
it's the
there is death in both options, Borty.
Fucking scald.
Glory or death?
Let's do this.
Circle of Flame is guided by Suter, from what I have gathered. And we all know that fiery bastard wants to restart the world and cause a Ragnarok.
Even wait.
Surtur is the god of the Circle of Flame.
No, I'm not quite sure, but he seems to be backing it.
Suter is not the god of the Circle of Flame. There is other elements that wish to invoke Suter to possibly curtail the darkness that encroaches upon us. Suter is just a means to an end. And I don't believe those
How do
who
you
wish
know
to control-
this?
We were at the Capitol. I mean, I don't understand what you want us to explain further.
We went to the Capitol.
This was all explained to us.
By whom?
The king
gods.
and his wife himself.
Certain
No,
gods
no.
have visited us. The gods have spoken with us.
I mean, we have neither confirmed or denied that yet. But
The gods have spoken with you.
a god, potentially.
My cat talks to me all the time.
Is the raven still here?
It's on his
sitting on my
shoulder.
shoulder.
I'm looking at the fucking raven.
Okay, you look at the raven.
Today, June.
I feed it a piece of dried meat.
It gobbles it with great vigor.
I feel like this isn't the same raven.
It's the same one that's been following us.
I have bad memory.
He waves his hand and the rest of his entourage departs. It is no stranger to me that you have been perchance touched by the gods, even in odd. But I will need more than just words.
Even where are you sitting in relation to me?
I'm across the table.
I
Fuck.
turn to Odd. I kind of look at him from across the table. Is like, would you like to call a friend, as they say?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna very obviously whisper to even, should we tell him about Valley? Not trying to be stealthy at all.
Now, at a game, do I remember anything from when I spoke as
Oh,
Valley?
right. Fuck, I forgot.
Do you remember?
Speaking of Valley, or is it like I blacked out for that and they heard it?
You were conscious of it.
I was like trapped in my own body and somebody else was using it.
Yes.
My bad.
Fuck. The gods have told us, and we have experienced that we are all in some way related and connected to the valley and the last portion of Ragnarok that happened.
Before the breaking.
Before the breaking.
Related.
Now, we are stuck in a time where Ragnarok is coming again, but it is not us. It is not Loki, Yorgomon, Fenrir causing it. It's the outside forces trying to reshape the world and rebuild it by causing the Ragnarok with the rebirth into their own image. Again. And as the legends go, you have to save us from this undead shadow realm.
Alder.
Yes.
With your capabilities, you speak to the gods, do you not?
Every once in a while. Through the land. In a way.
What do you see?
Bad times are coming all around. It seems to be just getting worse and worse. Something needs to be done, and soon.
What do you see as to what has been spoken to me now?
I think we should trust in the gods that have, in a way that has seemed to have been trying to help out in stopping what is coming.
Out of game, he's kind of looking at you like his seer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think he's asking you that
your
should
truth,
he trust
motherfucker.
us? Should he trust us or not?
Yeah.
Out of game, like even is like got his elbows on the table and he's leaning forward, like, who the fuck is this dude? And why is he fucking seeking you as a seer and gothic knowledge? So, I have no clue, right? This is the first we've seen or heard of Oliver. So it's like, so I even is a little perplexed.
yes.
I might reach over, I'm like slapping fucking Odd. You see this shit?
So
yes,
what?
I believe
This
they are They have the gods on their side, I believe.
Out of game.
Okay,
Oh. There's a lot of game stuff.
it's good.
How wide is the table?
30
Jesus
feet.
fucking fuck you.
I knew I wasn't going for that. How wide is it? Is it
About
10
30
feet?
feet.
That is a bad joke. He was just asking for
I knew where that was gonna go, but that's not what I meant. Is it about 10 feet across?
5 feet wide, 10 feet.
I think he did say 10 feet at the beginning.
10 feet. 10 feet.
Oh, it's 10
Okay.
feet wide?
Cross? Fuck.
10 feet wide.
Oh, shit.
Long is longer than that.
That's a long table.
Oh yeah.
It's a square.
Yes.
It's 10
Oh,
feet.
not a circle.
Oh, so we are knights of the square table.
Yes.
Mm.
Chieftain.
We are cubed.
Knights of the Polygon.
With your permission, Matt, I'd like to show you a gift that was bestowed upon me
Ooh.
on that. And it is not meant to be a sly against you or anything towards you.
Show me.
I'll call forth a pike and I'll slam it on the table and point at it straight across at Alder, the pike of the ancients.
Uh-huh.
And with a wave of my hand, I'll make it disappear, and I'll recall the dagger itself with the swirling smoke.
Goes back.
And then I'll just open my hand and let it vanish again.
So curious.
He's got tricks.
Well, I'm convinced.
That? You know, it never.
For
It
glory.
has cool
And you see him-
swirly smoke around it.
You see him raise his horn. Till Valhalla. We're gonna do this.
Oh, we're going to war. Oh, fuck.
Morty.
Yes.
We can find out why your soul burns so hot now.
That's because of the fire, even. I'm pretty sure.
Now,
We are going to put it to use to end the flame.
Even.
Fuck.
Brother.
if we're going to do this,
Do we stand?
Oh, fuck.
I raise my hand and I call forth the oop heart.
it materializes in a vortex of swirl of shimmering light.
Fucking stand then.
I'm gonna start trying to make my way around to even on the other side of the table.
Fucking stand up and I hold the fucking sword. I
Well,
got it.
God damn it, if we're standing, let's do this.
Even, no, wait. Even.
I'm a Viking, Porty.
Even. This is what she wants. This is what they said they want. They want people to die so that we can fulfill Sutur's needs to consume souls. This is what they wanted.
Holy shit.
People are going to die.
I materialize the sword.
And the sword has materialized.
Oh, fuck.
Where's my goddamn drinking horn?
Damn it.
Well, come now. If we are doing this, let's arise. Let's honor the gods through Valhalla and through warfare.
Oh, you're so.
You, Outlander. You follow the warfare of Odin,
Indeed, I do.
then stand. You, skittery one. The one they call Bordy?
You have the gift too. You might as well stand.
Oh, so fucked. Uth burnt out. Fuck.
If you would
All
honor
right.
your chieftain and soon-to-be king, as we slaughter and slay our way to victory, unification of the clans against the oppression.
Hold on.
I'm two-handing my Uthberg because I'm a weak little bitch. Oh, we're so... Oh.
And I'm boarding my hand axe because it's lighter.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to shove the Ulfbert back on my back because I'm, again, very, very weak.
Who's
This
not
is not
standing?
the primary weapon. Fuck.
Okay, so fucking
Think we're all
Alder's standing, right?
Yeah.
I'm standing, but I'm still concerned.
Then through this unification and this bond, you will be my warriors bound. And you will represent your chieftain and soon king in this unification and gathering of the bears. And soon the unification of all clans against this oppression. For Odin wills it, and Odin glorifies in battle, and will bring honor to the name. And we will crush the oppression amongst us. And then he lowers. So, my newly begotten council, let's talk about initial matters. I have, with the South, that current matter I spoke of. That source must be determined. You have encountered this before, yes?
Does your source have blackened and greenish fog and portals that open
I
and
don't
allow
Purple
monsters through?
origin.
I can't speak on portals, but there have been reports of this fog you speak of. So where to begin?
Do we begin with our clans? Do we begin with the assistance and joining of the other clans to us? Is Fern at the table with us?
Fern
No,
is
She stayed
outside.
outside.
He's outside.
Would you like Fern to be amongst us? I will send for her.
There's connections
We
to
should
the
probably
north.
figure out if what title and position that she holds within her clan, and whether or not we can get her people to stand with us.
God, if we're
will
lucky,
allow
she'll
us
be the
to
daughter
provide
of some
some
sort of
protection
Jarl.
to the north.
Somebody finally asked it.
She's gonna be daughter of a Jarl, I guarantee it. Thank God, please, please, for love of Odin.
Either that, or she's going to be in exile.
Oh, we're fucked.
That's probably more common or likely.
Or both.
This
Or both.
He snaps his fingers and points. An individual disappears. And then... Thank you. And then...
Oh,
Oh, everybody stepped away. About a couple minutes later, you see Fern appear, and she lowers her hood, and then graciously nods. And then the chieftain, come sit. And she graciously does. I believe there were questions, even when this is my war council. There are questions I would like to propose to you, since you have traveled in good passing, and they have put a lot of faith in your ability and your awareness.
Fern, what is your position within your clan?
There is a lot of hesitation.
oh,
The reason I ask Just so I know whether or not we can ask your people. Is it out of game? Is it Gallahorn correct?
It is Gallahorn, yes.
Okay, the Gallahorns to assist us in unifying our clan and yours to stand against the Odin's Eye. It is not something to bring discredit, but we want to know whether or not we will have the ability to use you. Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds very bad. Even you shouldn't phrase it like that.
Do you want me to sugarcoat it and lie, or would you rather me tell the truth, Borgie?
I would ask that you confirm her position before we determine her use. Also, she is technically our friend.
She raises her hand and says, Bordy, shut up.
I'm sorry. This is very stressful.
Not the first
What
time.
is your purpose? To
Borgie's
unify?
purpose? Fine.
No, the purpose here.
Oh,
Clearly, you
yeah.
are close to the chieftain. And she kind of points with a reverberance.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat the going to war part.
You want to unify the clans against the Odin's Eye.
Well, no, just a problem is our clans are going to have to be a show of strength to see whoever can be the leader. And then, without having to battle with your people to show who's the leader as well, see if we can come to a peaceful resolution with your people. And I address it like that. I'd be like, that's it. We're gonna have to fight to unify our clans, and I don't want to have to fight to unify our clans with yours.
The queen would not have that, as you know, as far as a unification. Hence why she has not taken a husband. As far as my play in this, there is some weight, but it will take some convincing. See, my sister and I did not leave on such good terms.
Wait,
I am the sister of Thorun, yes. The queen of Gallahorn.
yeah. Okay. I think we should go to Gallahorn first. That's why I just turned to the chieftain. I think we should go to Gallahorn first.
He kind of just deciphers this information and goes, yeah.
Sure.
Very well.
So fucked.
That's what my brother said. We only keep battle-ready friends.
So, this will take quite some time then. In the meantime, we will have to hold the impending, as you said, the Cursed Berserkers, as well as the South
Well,
issues.
we kind of made friends with Eastar the Trolls on the Cursed Force, so they will assist in slowing down Odin's Eye before they make it to the pass.
As long as they're able to eat some of them.
Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of bodies for them to feast
You
on.
see Fern kind of curl her nose up in disgust when you say eat.
I mean, we aren't sugarcoating things here.
When would you leave?
Tomorrow. Wait, what is the moon?
It was currently at half wane last I saw.
Okay, like out of game, are we at the halfway moon, or are we getting closer to full moon or new moon?
It was full moon, and then it's starting to dip into half.
Okay, all right, so we've got 2 weeks. Okay,
Waning. Yep.
Yep.
all right. We Do we have skis?
Did you say geese or skis?
Skis.
I believe you said skis.
S-K-I-S, skis.
Okay.
Boardy's not this coordinated.
We can make arrangements.
Ah,
We
fuck.
have skis.
Let's go.
And we can make our travel faster. We can take the skin of the fur of an otter or a seal or possibly a beaver and skin the skis so that way we will not travel downhill as fast and we will be able to cross country ski and go uphill. That will assist us in our travel to the other side of the mountain and then up north in order to Gallahorn land faster than it would just on foot.
And your companions are familiar with this endeavor?
But they will learn.
You sound very confident about that, even. Oh,
Borty, I have seen you diffuse an argument between 3 Circle of Flame and the crazy guy and make them believe that you are somebody else. Your sheer lack of confidence now is not the confidence I have seen on numerous times.
It is decided then. Alder, you will attend to them as well. And Fern, for extra guidance. I will remain here and tend to the people as I have. And we will await your return to continue to deal with this.
Can we board Signy and her children here?
They will remain in my care.
Cannot lose any more potential bear warheads to unknown causes.
consented, I guess.
All right, then we shall leave in the morrow.
Then on the morrow it shall be. And you will return with news.
Whether it's a yes or a no, we shall either return. At least one of us will return if it's a no.
Wait, what?
Then tonight you will feast. You will be
You'll
happy. You will drink. And we will celebrate this endeavor. And you will be provided with provisions as you need for the journey. And
Do
then
we
you
have
will
a-
depart.
Do you have a small sheltered area like or a small building or bunk that we can go in?
You will
the
stay
evening-
here with me. I will provide your lodging.
Okay. Sounds good. What? Me and my brother must go speak with Odin. So we will go to the temple. And we will be back for the feast.
He slams his fist on the table, stands up. As it is willed.
All right. With with one hand, I beckon Bordy and Igni, and I kind of like to Alder since I don't know him yet. And then they grab my brother and be like, maybe your God will make sure we look out for this as well.
Byrne stands up, pulls her cowl up, and just walks outside. Kind of in a
Hissy,
yeah.
she got a little attitude. We fucking figured it out.
Mm.
I didn't know she was that high up. I was thinking maybe she was an exiled Jarl.
I'm
Or the
surprised we found out
Yeah.
that she's this high up, honestly.
Like exiled Jarl or the daughter of the queen. I didn't think she was gonna be the sister. That threw me off guard.
Still
threw me off
kind of
guard.
on track.
What the fuck?
Got to figure out why she didn't leave on good terms, though.
Did we just declare war?
Queen, bro, that's an argument.
War was already declared.
We did
We're
not
just
declare
talking.
anything.
You're right. Fuck. No, this is. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I can't say we did not declare anything. We did not declare war.
We didn't declare
we-
war. We declared resistance. Yes.
No, we declared our allegiance.
That.
We definitely did that.
Bodhi, are you always so skittish?
Not
No.
recently. Very stressed.
He is a man of many thoughts.
Which one? Sorry, what? Which one? Wait, are we outside yet? I thought we left.
They're talking outside. Fern's just agitated with you right now.
I'm sorry. You said you had a sister?
So the chief isn't around?
I'm not going to talk about it with you, Bordy.
But I feel like we have started this on the wrong foot. I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the same page as everyone else here. We are going to meet your sister, who is currently in charge of.
You might meet my sister.
Why do I feel like you're saying you very accusatorily?
You have a reputation.
What the fuck do you mean? All of this I feel like is both of your faults. You told
And
me that was
you, and
magic.
she points to Alder. Why are you so quiet?
I don't believe I have a place in this conversation. I do not know you yet.
And why should
Did you-
we take you?
I was ordered to by the chieftain. I will do as he wishes.
But what can you do?
I have a great many capabilities.
Like what?
He
I
killed
am of the land. I have some magical capability.
What?
I
Did you just say
Magical.
I
magic?
can take the form of multiple animals.
I'm sorry, what?
She raises her hand. I'm leaving. I'll see you all in the morning. And she just holds her hands up and walks
I'm
away.
done with you fucking weirdos.
Excuse me, question. Can you turn into a bird?
Yes, but I haven't figured out how to fly.
Is the raven still around?
It's on my shoulder. It never went away.
Never mind. For now.
So, Alder,
Yes.
you said you do not have a place with us, yet you stood with us at the table.
As the chieftain wished. I do not see myself as a wise individual. Like the chieftain seems to have placed me in that position. I do what I can.
You don't see
The
yourself
chief-
as wise.
The chieftain did not place you in that position to stand. You chose that yourself. You
Yes.
did not have to stand.
That is true, but I believe this has to happen. And if I have a choice in the matter, I will assist in any way I can.
You always have a choice.
And just so we're clear, you are choosing to go to war against the king.
Yes, if he did not demand me, I would have asked to come along anyway.
Not necessarily his choice either. It's not like he has a choice.
I mean, choice to
Who?
one king or the other, it doesn't really matter at this point, I guess.
Everyone has a choice.
The king's men would kill him anyway. Oh, unless he took the armband. But I don't see that happening. No, not with you.
Every day, everybody has many choices. I follow.
Back to Evan's question, I guess. What can you do? Because this is going to be, as some would say, perilous, I guess.
Not even.
Was it odd?
Odd. Not me.
That is
I'm
me.
sorry. One of these days, I swear to God, I will get... What can you do?
Yes, I like I said, I have magical capabilities. I'm a healer. I'm a warrior. I can turn into a multitude of different animals.
I'm just pointing at the bird this time.
Do you want to challenge him for strength, Borty?
No, I'm questioning if the bird is actually him, and I've just been fucked with this whole time, even. He is your kin, isn't he?
He is my what?
Your kin. Is he not Bear Clan?
He
No.
is just like you are. And
Recently,
all today you are now Bear Clan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The realization is quickly coming upon my brain. Oh, fuck.
We are all
Ingelbert.
We've made a very Large decision very quickly.
Dinkelberg.
I'll put my hand on even. We are brothers, but we are all brothers in arms now.
Brothers of the round. I mean, square table.
We,
Not round. Not the
Oh, y'all didn't know that happened? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of how that
Yeah.
works.
we are the Fellowship of the Bear.
Seemed quite unceremonious. I'll be completely honest. It happened very quickly.
Had my bow.
There was plenty of ceremony. There was drinking. There was weapons.
And then there was
standing,
raising.
There
Oh
was
God!
standing. There was raising. And then there was the "You're mine," and we walked out.
He's going to go have anxiety episode currently. Fuck.
Just go puke it out. You'll be fine. He does that sometimes.
God, I don't know if that's real or not. That kind of confused me.
No, I'm just very good at it. I promise.
Years of practice.
Well, we're fucking doing this.
We've been doing it, Bordy. It's just now official.
No, we were on the run. I don't think we could really consider what we were doing a fight. It was mostly just getting attacked and then running away and sacrificing people on the way.
We were doing it the moment we decided to leave the capital.
You might have been running away. We were moving in a strategic route to update our clansmen.
The cloverleaf, right? That thing. Oh fuck. My heart hurts.
And worst case scenario, and I do not mean offense to you, Alder, but you said you can shape into animals.
Yes.
So at least we have food in the worst case scenario.
Unfortunately, if you kill or harm me in my animal form, I will just turn back into my regular self.
Now we can still pretend.
Meats, apparently, as we've learned, especially from the trolls.
Question.
Answer.
No, not for you, Bordy. For Alder.
Yes,
Can you transform into a horse?
I can.
Of course.
And we can ride. It sounds strange, but we can.
You
Please
want
do not tell me you're going to try to ride our new companion. This is not
all
going to go
all
the way
four of
it's
you gonna
going
mount
to.
on fucking
Are
goddamn.
you going to mount our new companion on night one?
We want to put battle armor on him and ride him into combat.
He wants to mount you in a combatant state.
I see Igni has taken a page from Bordy's book.
I don't think he has mounted combat.
Horse archer.
Okay, fine. That's so stupid.
You see Fern come clomping back. Well,
Ah,
a horse?
welcome.
what are we doing then?
Well, we're still discussing what Alder can do.
Otherwise, it appears we are going north to unify the rest of the clans.
Bordy went over there and puked.
Minorly.
And then
Well, what is the route we're taking then if we're going to proceed back north?
We're going to continue down the side of the mountain onto the west until we get into the flatter ground, and then we're going to head north. And that way we have a whole mountain pass in between us and Odin's Eye until we get to Gallahorn.
We will have to get a ship to travel to it.
the gods will provide, as they have so far.
Oh, okay. All right there, Odd. So the gods are going to magically grace me with the ship to travel to the north.
You'd
They
be
magically
surprised.
grace us with a ship to get to you.
Would be surprised.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, anything's a possibility.
A long-haired horse and shave his tail and his mane and weave it into ropes, and we will ride seahorses and turtles to the north if need be.
Quick, Alder, go. Turtle and horse, same time. Apparently, that's in your repertoire.
Alder, like how big of an
Yes.
animal can you turn into?
How big?
Yes.
Oh, quite. Follows a horse. Not so A horse would be one of the largest.
Can you turn into a whale?
No. I could turn into a shark.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
I don't like that actually.
that'd actually be really fucking cool.
Either way, we could create a raft and have Alder pull it with his fish ability.
If there are trees, there is a boat. And apparently we have propulsion.
You have the gods' favor.
He does. I point to Odd.
You came with us, did you not?
I don't know.
I believe she came with us out of necessity more than anything.
She is here, right?
To fucking Fern.
You what?
I just fill up a mug and hand it to Fern.
She snatches it and begins guzzling.
And tomorrow we head towards your people. As promised. The plan has not changed. We've added to it. But it comes after you make the progression of the plan to meet your people.
She stops drinking and takes a breath to try to catch her breath as she has been guzzling hard. So Heilhofen is not a pathway we can take. Perhaps we will have to procure one from one of the shipyards to the north.
Yeah.
Oh no. If you're telling me we're going back to Yarnos, that is... I don't know how well that's going to go for you.
Past
Other side of the
Yarnos, Bordy, past Barnos.
This side of the mountain.
That side of the mountain. Okay, sorry. The east ones and the west ones are very hard to decipher.
Over here. I mean, even if we stayed on the edge of the mountain and just walked up and around to a Satahern and acquired a ship there.
That's probably going to be our most feasible.
Yes, because I believe our chances with sailing in random islands has not gone very well. I'd prefer not to do that again.
Yeah. And I tell you what I will do. And I'll look at my raven on my shoulder and I will tell it to go. Can we pull this map out? Do we have this map?
You can pull the map out.
Okay, we pull out the map and I'll look. And I tell the raven to go and look out. Leave right now and fly and go and check this whole cove that comes in and on the shoreline here to see if there's any boats or people that have stopped and docked there for the whatever.
What was the coastline?
Oh yeah, the coastline. If you look at the red hand, so this
kind of like bay over
Western? Okay, the bay.
Yeah, to scan this right here area and here to see if any boats have landed in order to secure the area and stuff. So that way we may not have to go all the way up to Satahern. Sataherd.
I just hope you are aware that it's going to take great coercion to get the queen to pull from her duties to decipher forces from the wall.
Leave that to me.
Oh!
I'm sure Bordy can be quite convincing.
We have one person better to talk to the queen than anybody.
Wait, what the fuck do you mean?
I just look at Fern.
Her very sister.
That was who was speaking.
That's a fair point. Okay. I'm sorry.
Is it really that hard of an argument? Unite or die?
Do you understand the horrors that lie beyond the wall to the north?
The horrors that lie beyond the wall?
Yeah, there's a couple syllables there that are very important.
Horrors.
Okay, just making sure. No, could you please refresh some of us who are...
Please elaborate.
You'll see.
Update me.
Are we talking like...
Have you ever been to
Giant.
Jutland?
No.
But you've heard the stories.
About the giants?
Possibly.
I was under the impression they were all dead, but Unless you're about to.
You represent the gods, yes? You've seen strange many things. Do you think the giants are dead?
Again, fair point. Fuck. Okay, at this point, anything's fair game. If the giant floating skull was a thing, I'm sure the giants are still around. Unless even, I mean, I thought they were all killed. Wasn't that the whole point? Was Thor killed all of the giants? Was that not what I was to understand?
Well, if all the giants are dead, then why do we have creeping amongst the realms? Why do we have shadowy creatures that slaughter people in the night? Why do we have people worshipping Suter through the flame?
At this point, anything is possible.
So he did kill all the ice giants in our plane. But as you've seen the portals open up and things come through the portals, there are other worlds.
Where do we have to go? Do we have to go above the Denver wall, or are we going to Sistfesting?
I figured our first stop maybe
Fastening would be the
Sodhol?
wise choice. From there, we'll have to see.
I mean, if we go to a Sodhol, if Igni gets us in trouble there, we can always head further north.
Bigny gets us in trouble.
It was very presumptuous.
Were you not from Engla?
I am.
So that means you have sailed or traveled these routes.
Indeed, I have.
Well,
At a game, what am I? What am I trying to say?
she's asking
What's going
what
on?
your experience is as far as traveling, because obviously if you crossed over from the west to the east, you must know some way to get the fuck out of here and get in here without getting fucked up.
Get into.
You traveled from the west to the east, so if you're coming
Right.
from this large landmass, you've got a good way through this body of water to get around a lot of patrols in either mostly occupied areas.
Right through here.
Yeah, this whole peninsula.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, my only experience was I had traveled through there once to avoid the raiding parties and patrols, but I kept going. I did not end up anywhere along the coastline. I kept going until I had reached the coastline of the east.
And why are you here, Igni?
Well, originally, my goal, I seek a man named the Wolfhound. That's all I know of him.
Why?
Long ago. What are you doing?
No arm.
Okay.
He killed my father.
Prepare to die. When I was young, when I was a young boy, he and his men raided my village, destroyed it, burned it to the ground. I only heard his name in passing, and I've never seen him, and I've been going off that, trying to find him, and well, when I find him, then I shall decide what I do with him. Then
How do you know he's
It has
not
been-
dead?
I don't know. He could be, for all I know. That is the information I wish to find.
And you, Bordy, with your skittering and your mumbling and your jumbling and your tingles you speak of, and
I feel like you're being very aggressive for somebody who saved your life.
To pull me into this. Now,
But did you die?
what is your motivations? If I'm going to
protect
even
this
an
lot-
odd, I can tell the motivations. It's very clear. Igni, I can
Look.
see the motivations now too. But what is your motivation?
Barely. I don't even know why fucking Alder's here. He hasn't said a fucking word. But
Alden's here
These
because the
two-
chieftain told him, and apparently he obeys whatever the chieftain tells him.
apparently he's very submissive. These two have been very nice to me since I have arrived here and stumbled upon this fucking mess. You were decently nice to us our first night, so that's why I decided to help you. Otherwise, we have
And
Or
what
at
can
least
you do,
I-
Bordy? You ask what everyone else can do. What can you do?
fucking presto. Your shirt's warm.
Where did you come from?
Where's the sun at?
In the sky.
Right. West. I just
Oh, you're from Inglar as well.
no, that not.
You
that
don't
far.
speak
Same
like
continent.
Igni.
Same continent. West of first village. West of Yarnos, south of Cursed Woods. Very general. Village is not there anymore. Not important.
Why is it not important?
Because it's not there anymore.
It
Why
was
is
wiped
it
off
not?
the map.
What he said.
Why is it not there anymore? What happened?
This was is there a patch of snow nearby?
Oh yeah, there are some.
Everywhere.
I'm going to build a little just pillar of snow, and I'm just going to swipe it off the map. Just imagine that to a whole village, and then Bordy.
And how did that happen?
Oh, the silent one wishes to speak finally. Yes, I don't know, but all of my friends are dead, so I plan to leave it at that.
So you get your friends killed.
No, my friends happen to die around me, and this is the only group that's managed to survive this long, so I plan to keep it that way, and any threat to that will die.
She looks at you with new admiration.
The Bordy will only die by our hands.
Why do you always say it like that?
Because we won't let anyone else kill you.
And I appreciate you.
So that brings us full circle. Why do you choose to hide in an inn if you are the sister to the queen?
Is it true that your sister has marched and defied the nobles? And they
Yes.
seek for her to make an alliance?
This is not
Yes.
about her sister.
I mean, kind
Is
of.
it true that she has carried the bloody shield and taken the name of her father as her second name? That her husband had died in the shipwreck and sailing to Hellhausen? Along with her son and everyone else on it?
Oh.
Yes.
I think it will be easy to get her to assist in this battle. As long as we can get an audience with her. I suggest we don't press it to the nobles.
You are quite informed.
Well, that's the rumors. That's why I was asking if it was true.
More than I would like to admit.
Were you on that ship?
Yes.
That's why you have a broken bond with your sister. Because you survived and they didn't. Right?
She slams the mug and begins to walk away.
So see, you and Bordy have more in common than you thought.
Oh, no.
Wait. Before we start pressing this matter further, I'd like to just make sure I understand the circumstances here. So you were pressing me about me getting all of my friends.
She has
killed.
walked away at this point.
She's walking away.
I'm
already.
still talking.
I'm following her like a motherfucker.
Mm.
Okay, they go that way. You're sitting here yelling. Hello, Alder.
Alder,
Hello.
you doing ostrich?
Very interesting group of friends you have.
You plan to accompany us for all of this, then?
Well,
Until the task is done,
And then what?
then I can go home.
Have you killed more than 2 men?
Men? No. Beasts. Many beasts.
It's like,
Have you ever sacrificed a men to
children?
a demigod?
No.
Then we have many things to introduce you to. And I just take off a different way.
what?
It's about to get fucking weird, buddy. I'm going to slap him on the shoulder and I'm following odd.
Just like
all right,
a
we're
sort
gonna
of
wrap that up there,
open.
ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone's
Well
always
done.
clearing out. Okay.
That was way too much fucking RP for me tonight. Way too much fucking RP tonight.
So
Why
much
not? What do you mean
RP.
way too much RP? That was great.
I was not prepared for some of that. Okay?
Yeah, that was
I'm
good.
not ready.
went
That was
by
good.
super
And because we have hit a milestone and a transitional point, everyone is now going to hit 5th level.
We were already at 5th.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Here we are.
We were
We hit
already at
that.
5th.
We
I'm
hit
not-
that session
We've all
9.
been at 5th level since this.
You're at
Yeah,
5th?
we hit that like 3 sessions
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, like 3 sessions ago. Yeah.
I thought you were stuck
Session
at 4.
9,
That's
10,
right.
Nope.
12.
I'm at 4.
Ah,
Two,
fuck
three,
it. We'll
four.
make it
That's 'cause you
6 then. Have it.
fucking
Enjoy it.
died.
Everyone's 6.
Hell
Everybody
yeah,
sit.
time for everything to die.
Let's go.
All right, don't get used to it. This is
Do I go to
this
6
is
as
a
well, or go to 5?
major turning point.
Yeah, there were 2 encounters there I was not prepared for.
All right.
That went by way too quickly than I was prepared for.